Breaking news at 10:30 near downtown Los Angeles, a police pursuit involving a DUI suspect.
Tim Lynn overhead in Sky 5. Tim, what do you know?
Well, we know right now he got on the freeway just about Crenshaw there for the eastbound 10 freeway. Southwest LAPD is in pursuit. He got up to about 110 miles an hour. As you see him blowing through traffic on the brakes really hard here. They've gone into their surveillance mode. LAPD air unit is overhead, keeping track of it. But as we go through the turn here through Los Angeles Street, it's a red Mustang. One person in the vehicle is what they're saying. It's at a very high rate of speed, coming up behind that van right there. Like I said, into surveillance mode to not cause any problems with this guy, because he was just zipping through traffic, excess of 100 miles an hour, but now he's kind of slowed down now. I'm looking way behind him. I don't see any police cars too close to him right now. You can see the air unit light on top of him, but coming up into the East LA interchange here, back on the gas, really cooking along. This is the interchange here. It's going to take him either the 10, 60, or the 5. We'll see which way he goes. And it looks like we're taking, okay, down the 5. Looks like, okay, this is a 65 interchange right here, so this will take him down. He has a choice here of taking the 60 or the 5 at this point through the East LA interchange. And here he goes pushing through traffic and continuing down and get through the interchange here, see which way he takes as he comes down through here. It's just a massive different freeways going. Oh, losing control into the side wall, smash, overturned car, boom, on fire. You see other car trying to stop. That car hit very, very hard, on fire. As we come to a stop here right in the East LA interchange, see if the driver gets out of there. Car is massive, just on fire all through the cockpit. And you can see right there, LAPD now calling for the fire department to come on scene. That was a tremendous crash just as he made the transition from the 60 freeway over the top of the 5. We're on the top of the 5 freeway here. Right as you get ready to go on the 60 freeway, the LAPD area lighting it up. The police unit officers coming on scene. They'll rush up there and try to see if they can help this guy out. Hopefully he was ejected from this car when it crashed, because if not, it's not going to be very good, because that car is totally on fire. But what a crash. And he was in a, you can see the officers are approaching very slowly, very slowly.
Make sure
they don't know what they have.
Stay wide on that.
We are. I'm on the driver's side now. As they come up, they're going to see what they get here. The officers are coming up. LAPD supplying the light. But wow, what a crash as he came across that East LA interchange here, picking up the, it looked like he was going for the 60 eastbound, but he lost it in there. It's a really tight area right there. He made a couple little turns way too fast for what he had. You can see them pulling the guy out. You can see him right there. They're dragging him out. Going to take him, get him to safety. Officers risking their life to get there and get this guy out. But man, what a crash. You can see the area has turned off his light now, that we can't see exactly what's happening. But now they'll start rendering aid to this guy who just crashed really bad here on the 60 freeway over the top of the 5, and they're calling for the ambulance to come in now. But hopefully they're going to do their CPR or any type of first aid they can on him. CHP is also here. Most of the CHP officers are EMT trained, and they have medical equipment in their police cars that they can work on this guy until the fire department gets here. But that was a tremendous crash. You see the car still burning there, just destroyed, because he hit probably in excess of 90 miles an hour as he came through there, and really just smashed into the side wall there, burst into flames, rolled over, and just came to a stop. And it's TV5 above your surf, still at 1,500 feet. Okay, and then, so we're just talking with the LAPD air unit overhead, and they're keeping an eye on the car. But you can see that the officers have carried him down the freeway just a little bit over to the right shoulder, and rendering aid down there. You see their flashlights in the darkness. But a tremendous crash here on the freeway as he came through. And if we can re-rack that at all to show the crash, lost control as he made the little turn here from the eastbound 10 freeway through the East LA interchange and tried to pick up that 60 interchange, which is a really tight area. As you can see, only 3 lanes. Lost control and just smashed into the sidewall and overturned and burst into flames. Wow. So really bad mess here on the 60 freeway as you come through. So this is going to be really a problem for the commute for the rest of the evening here.
And we've got a replay of it here on screen left, Tim. On screen left here, we've got a replay of what just happened moments ago. Number one, I don't know how this guy survives this. Number two, it is a minor miracle that no other cars were involved. From what we can tell, the car there that was closest to the suspect car when it exploded essentially went around him and continued driving from what we could see. Tim, are you seeing any other cars that were involved?
Well, I see one car stop just a little further. There's Tim Dekich putting the camera on it. One car has stopped just past the crash scene. I'm not sure if that's the one who was going through, but I'm sure he got debris and different parts of that vehicle hitting him, because that car just exploded when he hit that right shoulder. But yeah, you see the car there stopped, and I just saw a police officer behind it talking to somebody in plain clothes behind that car. So hopefully he wasn't injured by any flying debris from this vehicle as it came blasting through this interchange. But they were in a surveillance mode, trying to stop this car and then let him go. And as you see right there, it didn't stop at all. I'm going to bring Sky 5 around so we can keep an eye on this car that's just still burning. I'm looking down the freeway. I don't see LA Fire Department coming yet, but they immediately started calling for rescue to get out here from the air unit was calling over their frequencies to the station to get them to come out. But that car is totally engulfed now, burning right there in the middle of the interchange. And what a mess. Just really a huge crash there at the end of this. And you can see there again. But yeah, I'm with you, Micah. I don't know how this guy could have possibly survived that crash with that rollover and that amount of fire. But those officers went up there, being cautious. They don't know what the guy's doing in there or why he was running. They said DUI, but it could have been a multitude of other things. But went up there, guns drawn. Once they realized that he needed help, they pulled him out and drug him to safety before this car completely became engulfed in flames.